Welcome back, folks, to the Late Ted online video show. I'm pulling you in here. I'm bringing you in and taking you over to KEYSTONETECH.com. Greg the Easy, folks.
Make it easy. Let Mike pull you in. You don't need to let him pull it. Just go onto the website. Check it out. It's got it all.
Yeah. What's up?
All right. I've been scenario heavy in these last few, but I'm gonna keep it rolling because you
Another
know what?
scenario, Oreo. You're selling
What do
too
I do
much
all
these
day
days.
long?
Sell.
I sell light bulbs all day
Sure.
long. That's what you do, and that's what the show's about. So we gotta keep it rolling.
Keep it rolling.
So this application is a condominium building, or
Mm-hmm.
condominium building, apartment, whatever you want to call it.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty big, maybe 10, 12 floors, whatever. Not huge, but good size.
Yeah, it's a nice job.
Yeah, and there's lighting on the outside, and there's lighting on the outside at the top that lights down kind of these beams in a way. Architectural lighting to some
Okay.
degree that shoots lighting down.
Sure.
So 10 stories high, maybe
Facade
8 stories. I
lighting.
don't know.
Facade lighting.
Facade.
That's why. Yeah.
Thank you for
Okay.
being official. So to get to those lights, you need to shut off like a city block, and you need to get a
Sure.
special lift,
That
and
happens. Yeah.
thousands and thousands of
You got to
dollars,
cover the
right?
electrical wires with the thing and all. Yeah, for sure. Yeah,
Yeah,
I've been there. Yeah.
gets wild.
Yep.
So
And the light
this
fixture is
customer,
$100 and the installation 60 grand or something like that.
yeah. Well, in this
I
case,
love those jobs.
well, yeah, here in this case, because of the application and everything, we went with the highest end we could, that would do the job it would. And just the customer spends a lot of money on this, right?
Sure. Yeah.
I'm talking, a lot to me is like $500 a fixture, something like that. They might even spent a little more because this was a few years ago.
Mm-hmm.
So they put these in, expected them to last forever, right? Or at
Oh.
least a warranty time, 5 years, because
Are
it's
they
hard to
pointed
get
up
to
or down?
down.
Okay.
All right. So your dark sky is safe. So they're pointing them down, and 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 it's a reputable manufacturer. Again, we're not going to name the names, but
Sure.
someone that you'd expect to be backing everything. And a few burn out of the 35 or so. Five went out after like 3 years.
Okay.
All right. So now those five that are out are a big enough problem that they want them fixed. And so, number one is they come to us and say, well, we want to get the warranty. That's no problem. We can get you the warranty product. But you realize the install is going to be a problem on your end because you're going to have to do this or that, or we can do it for you or whatever, right? So laying out all the scenarios, letting them know what kind of costs there are, because the manufacturer is not going to cover that, nor should they after 3 years for the labor, because they have no idea, what the labor takes to get to a fixture. I know some will do that, um, but the tricky part with this is timing, and looking at it. And I'm on the manufacturer side in this case, but I just want to say what is realistic when they have warranties, you have product that you need to order to replace it, and you have to get the defective product back to them within a certain time frame. What do you think that time frame is a good realistic number?
6 weeks.
Yeah. So in this case, it's 90 days, so longer, right? That shouldn't be a problem. But
Nope.
when you have an install like this where you have to shut down and you have to time it all right and all that, you need to time the product replacement with the labor, with all of that. And then you have a board involved, a volunteer board of directors of the condominium that
Mm-hmm.
meets once a month and doesn't get things put together. So in this case, I'll just keep sharing the story. We got them the product and said, we got to get the install. Here's the install price. I said, we're going to take care of the install ourselves. I said, fine, just get us the product back. And, after we give them the 90 days. And then so it went on, and it took 18 months until they sent back the product. And now they're upset because they don't get, and we billed them for it after the 90 days and they paid it. And now they return the five and they expect to get credit back for it, for what they paid. It's just unrealistic, isn't it? I mean, people have to understand, as much as we want the warranty, as much as we want the fixtures to last and say, they are rated for this. Things happen. LEDs
I'm
aren't
really
perfect.
glad you invoiced them. Yep.
Yes,
So I would have invoiced them right away. That's the only
I think we
difference.
might have
Like I
actually.
wrote down. I wrote down
Yeah,
invoice. That was the first thing I wrote down. Right. As soon
yeah.
as you said like, so in these situations where, hey, there's a like. First of all, I find that your approach to this is way too negative.
I know you like me to go spin it positive. I get you,
Yeah.
but
Like what?
I feel in general I'm
Yeah.
negative on this because I want it to last because I did try to do the right thing 3 years ago or 5 years ago, by selling them the expensive product that was going to last longer. So that's why I'm upset.
I mean, okay. So there's a lot. So first of all, whenever you have these issues where you're going to give somebody something and then they're going to give you something back later, it's like, okay, here's how it works. We invoice you, you pay, and then when you return the old ones, we give you the money back, but you have to do it within 90 days. Okay? That's called a
Mm-hmm.
deal. That's
Right?
a deal, right? That's a reasonable deal. I said 6 weeks. That's a reasonable deal. Okay? So, and you said to them, look, we can do the install. You don't want to do the install? Okay, so you're buying the fixtures when within the 90 days you send them. Like the fact that they would expect the money back, it's like, what are you, like you have to come back hot and hard. What are you
Oh,
talking
I
about?
have. Yeah, yeah. And
Like, what are
that's
you
what it is.
talking
It's
about?
just,
Don't you
right.
see the terms and conditions?
Yeah.
Like, this is not the 91st day. Like, if it was the 91st day or the 93rd day, nobody would care. That's like
Mm-hmm.
a oh, you're late on your payment by a week. Nobody cares about that. You're talking about 18 months. Like what are you talking about? Are you
Yeah.
crazy? No,
Yeah.
that does not how it works. I mean, I'll try. I'll see what the manufacturer's going to do, but if I was
Yeah. Yeah.
them, I would say no way. No way.
And that's what they said, and that's what we said. It's just it's there's just the unrealistic thing of what people expect LEDs to last. And we've said it before, the hours are never what they are, but they aren't. They're going to burn out, and you got to expect it.
First of all, you got to come in positive. It's like, okay, the good news is this: the fixtures are warranted if you get them back to me in 90 days. That's the most important part. The
Mm-hmm.
other thing is that I can give you a bit of a discount on my own end for the installation because I want to make this right for you guys. So I can give you a bit of a discount there. So it's
Sure.
all good. Everything's positive. I don't know why you're getting negative. Keep it
Because I
easy,
don't.
buddy.
I wanted it to last 5 years.
Don't bring your shame and guilt into the freaking business, okay? The freaking business, okay? There's
Fine.
no need for any shame and guilt, okay? Like I didn't make those promises. They're nothing to do with you. It's not
Yeah,
like
you're
you
right.
didn't make the
I
light
didn't make them.
fixture. No.
Yeah, you're right. Okay.
Got nothing to do with you. You're Mr. Fix It. You're Mr. Good Times. I'm back. It's going to be fixed. The guy who fixes everything showed back up. That's how it works.
Yeah,
Has to
yeah.
be ashamed of it. It's like people call me up. At least you can change the bulb, sucker. Because if you
True.
had to call me with a purpose-built fixture like these poor SOBs down in Minnesota, you'd be, complaining that it costs you $17,000 to install them.
Mm-hmm.
Folks, keep it easy. Do what Michael does. Always positive, never negative. There's never a reason to ever be negative, ever. Because then people can feel those vibes. So you don't want to send them those vibes. Send them the positive vibes. And while you're at it, stay with the positive folks. That's right. Keep it easy, folks. Down at Keystone Technologies. Go to KEYSTONETECH.com. Always reasonable, always easy. KeystoneTech.com.